So now we're on the second part of Reviewski. We got a lot of verbs going on here, and this can be a little bit intimidating. The basis is usually alright, whereas O and M is I, S is you, T, he, she, or it, most, we, this is y'all, and then T is they. So we're going to go over here. Be without an A. This is going to be future, which equals will. So if you've got one of those B's but no A, just think will. And instead of knowing 12 different endings, OST most assentee and then bovis bunt, know 7, which is OST most assentee and then B without an A. So that's 7 things. Now we'll come down here to imperfect. And that's BA equals was or were. Bomb, boss. I'm gonna work on that M a little bit. Bot. Bombus, bodice. Bont. And again, now we just need 8 things, not 18, but 8. BA, was or were. Perfect. And this is coming off the third principal part. Have or has, and I'm putting in parentheses because you don't necessarily need it, and blanked. And these are the weird ones. E, isti, it, imis, istis, errant. Now, the first one, I pronounce it E because it technically has a long mark, but I is I, so I am I. So that one should be able with this. Isti is weird, you're weird, so that works out. It, T is he, she, or it, most is we, tis is y'all, and T is they. So the only 2 really weird ones are those 2. And so I is I, hopefully you can know that. So we're now up to 9 endings, and isti, you, that's our 10th. So 10 things instead of 24. So with some verbs, I do these and then check them with me in a moment. So pause the video. You are. This is coming from augeo. So this is going to be they increased. I held. Isti, the weird one, you killed. We are. He, she, or it was. I is I told. Must is we. Be without an A is future. We will. Free. Moe boss. S is you. BA was or were. Deterrent. This is from do to give. They gave. You loved. We were living. Y'all are. You will see. And I was watching. Alright, now multiple choice. Y'all entrusted. Tis is y'all, so you want D. We will fight. There's your B without an A. We saved. There's your muss. You moved. Alright, all of these are you. And so you want ed is perfect tense. So you're going to want this isti here. They increased. This is coming off the third principal part, and it's got the erant. Alright, now moving on to some nouns. To the servant. Let's get food to the servant. That's going to be dative. Alright, and singular, and the dative singular ending is going to be O. Alright, that's going to tell you it's genitive. Genitive singular here is going to be B. So horse, that's accusative singular. He went out of the town, moving away from, ablative. See, we're headed to the forest. Toward the forest, Mackenzie rule. So odd plus accusative. He left from the forest, moving away from, ablative. The girl's head fell off her neck. Genitive possessive. He headed to town, toward, Mackenzie rule, odd plus accusative. Did you see the signs? You is nominative, there's our verb, there's our accusative, and it's plural. Now notice we don't have an OS or an AS, so what that should make you think is that signs is neuter, and neuter plural ends in A for nominative and accusative. Alright, some more verb work, so try these out, and then when you're finished, go along with the video. Isti is you, so you walked. S and BA, BA's was or were, you were. Carrying. Bis, you will love. Necowerant, it's coming off the third principal part, so it's perfect. They killed. Moe bit, he bit will move. Isti is you, and it's perfect, so you saw, or you have seen. Dedi is perfect as well, I gave. Habitabamus, mus is we, ba is were. Living. Whoa, istis tis. What am I doing with my life? Y'all announced. Bemis, we will show. I loved. And Pugnawerant, they fought. Alright, translate these sentences. And then when you're finished, check them out with mime. We got a bit in there. The queen will give a reward to the good servant. I know good is going with servant because that O is matching up with that one. The people gave help or assistance to the town. The queen has a plan to kill OS many bad servants. The family has a son and daughter. Nuntius, the messenger, Bi, we'll see. The Queen's land. And we got 2 prepositional phrases here and a non, so the girl will not walk. Next, to the farmer. Without her friend. And then cultural stuff. Alright, in culture, a lot of names going on, so do your best you can. Trying to learn them, memorize them, and just be familiar, especially with the big concepts. So Achilles. Alright, top Greek warrior. Mom and dad, Peleus and Thetis, Agamemnon, King of Greeks, Ulysses, Trojan horse guy, Paris, stole Helen, and he was with the judgment of Paris. He picked the apple to go to the goddess. Helen, face that launched 1,000 ships. Hector, top Trojan fighter. Ulysses, and he's the main person. Some people call him Odysseus. He's the same one who came up with the Trojan horse. Polyphemus is the Cyclops. Circe, witch who turned men to pigs. Calypso, nymph who kept Odysseus or Ulysses for 7 years. Telemachus, Ulysses' son. Argos, most important character, let's be realistic. Ulysses' dog. Aeneas, escaped Troy. Romulus founded Rome. Alright, and then with this, first king, Numa, religion and calendar. Hostilius expanded Rome. Ancus built the Ponte Sublicium, which is a bridge that we'll talk about later. Tarquinius Priscus, the Circus Maximus. And the Cloaca Maxima, which is the big sewer. Surius Tullius. Alright, if you remember, his head caught fire. Superbus is the last king. And remember how many kings there are. Alright, Hannibal led the elephants across the Alps to attack the Romans. Defeated Hannibal in the Punic Wars. First triumvirate, you got Julius Caesar, Crassus, and Pompey. Cursus Honorum is the political ladder. The 12 Tables is the law code. Augustus, first emperor, and he did a lot to pacify Rome. He's a good emperor. Nero watched Rome burn. Vespasian built the Colosseum. Trajan, alright, built Trajan's Market or Trajan's Forum. and expanded Rome to its largest size. Hadrian built the wall, and a few other really cool things. Constantine, he was baptized and made Christianity legal, kind of. Alright, that's a brief summation of the culture. If you have any questions,